So GoofyBuilt's got quite a bit going on today. I just pulled this engine out of that white Civic that you guys saw last night and I said I was going to be working on today. So I literally just had to pull the engine, so I didn't really want to show you guys that, but I pulled the engine and then we picked up this S2000 engine here from the machine shop on our way in. So I'm going to get it up on the stand and I'm going to get the crank back in it and get rolling on it hopefully. And then this single cam with this single cam parts is next, and so that'll be the next step there. And then we can get to some more H stuff, more CRX stuff. So I went ahead and finished what we were doing the other day, guys. I got this tensioner on there. I got the water pump swapped to the right water pump so the belt's tight, and then I got the pickup, the oil pan gasket, all that on there. I went ahead and pulled the transmission off so that if I wanted to, the diff is on a 2-month back order, is why I don't have it yet. So if I wanted to, I could put my stock diff in the other trans, put it together, get it rolling, driving, cruising, moving. I could do it with 100% of a stock trans, but I don't know, we'll see what happens. But that's a 2-month back order. I'm waiting for the diff. So I'm gonna move on from this little guy to this bigger guy, and then we'll have fun. I got it up off the ground, got the head on it. So all those are tight, all these are tight. I like this little table, it's convenient. Just like that, guys. So easy. Boom. That's it. Now it's time to get to work. So it looks like I got a little backwards, guys. The bearings won't be here for the S2000 till tomorrow. So I'm gonna bust out the single cam right now. So I'm just gonna have to swap this. That'll take 2 seconds. And it'll be easy. And then I'll get onto the single cam, which I will be able to build even faster. And it'll be even easier. I'm stoked. Okay, so I got the single cam there. Girdle. Cranks in the bag right there. Got the bearings in my hand. And so the block's probably gonna need notch, so I need to get all these bearings in, I need to get the crank in, and I need to get a rod on, and I need to just test and see if it hits, so that I know to notch. So I know there's no lube yet because I don't want to get all sticky yet. I just want to see how much I need to notch. So this arrow, facing it this way, matching the motor, this arrow is going to come towards the front. Normally. This is 1. But it's going to count the other way because it's a Vitara build. Because the Vitara piston goes in the other way on its motor. So make sure the lock is facing the exhaust side, this side, while the arrow faces the distributor. But I don't hit at least. There are no notch rods, so I don't have to notch the block at least. But we do got to get rod bearings.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah, this is a big common misconception with people ordering parts for
the D15s
compared to a D16.
Yep. Not all the D series have the same bearings.
Yeah.
I know this box says D series and then F23, but it doesn't mean all the D series.
And if you go on King's website, they show like every application for your block code. So you can just search your block code and it'll give you the exact part number.
Yeah. And so right here we just have a D15 and he accidentally got D16 bearings, but we'll get that situated and get her assembled. It'll be sweet. Woo. And so we've been doing a lot of checking, and on King's website the D15 B7 does read that the 4046 part number is right, but it is wrong. Yeah, the website's even wrong. So the D15 B2 was the only one you found that was close, right? They don't make XP at all?
XP bearings. This is your bearings. C4139 AM.
4139 AM. So they're just a standard bearing.
Yep, out of stock.
Yeah. So they don't make a race bearing.
All I've got in that these are XPs even. I don't have any AMs anymore.
Yeah, so we don't even. Yeah. So the website's even wrong when it comes to these bearings, because they don't make an XP version. They don't make a race version for the D15, B7, or B2. The 4139 AM though is the actual correct part number if you're trying to order bearings for one of these D15, B7, or B2. I believe there's a B1 as well. There's probably a whole list of them, but there's these have smaller journals than the D16 bearings. The bearings on these ones are much larger.
So you try and put them in the rod, they won't even squeeze
they're
down
even,
with the rod.
They'll stick up almost a ½ inch on each side. Just a bunch. Since I can't be working on the single cam, I'm gonna be helping my dad and Jamie. We're gonna tear down and rebuild this Civic here. Go check that out on the PFI channel.